It's Teacher Academics, and check it out, man, because I swore this was a April Fool's story. Now, pretty much somebody sent me the story, and the headline sounded way too familiar to some shit that happened before. Now, rapper and gangbanger The Game. He's a great rapper, but bipolar. I mean, he might be tearing up and crying on camera, talking about Tupac one day, and he might be 40 Glocking somebody the next. Now, he takes the term keeping it street really literal. I mean, whether it's in the actual streets with 40 Glock, or even playing street ball. Now, he's been playing in this basketball league. It's called, literally, JBL Basketball League. Now, it's a semi-pro team, but he's kind of nice in basketball. Now, the nigga's like 6'5". I mean, he's 6'5", and he works out like a fucking Hulk. Anyway, pretty much he stayed doing that P90X shit. However, he was playing in a game in Hollywood on Sunday when, allegedly, according to him, the person who he was D'ing, like it was one-on-one man defense, threatened to go get the chopper from his gym bag and kill him. Now, obviously, the game ain't with the fuckery, ain't with the threats, and the game walked up on him and gave him a mean right hook. Now, it wasn't no combination. It was a one solid hit. Basically, they were separated afterwards, but here's the thing. Because we get to find out that the guy he punched was a off-duty cop. Now, this ain't the goddamn time to be punching no cops. Matter of fact, you don't even want to see the cops, off or on duty. So if you think your gang or whatever the case is, you could greenlight people when you don't like them, I don't think you want to fuck with the cops and have the cops greenlight you, okay? Because that's some common gang terminology shit. Don't fuck with the cops. They got way more numbers than you. But listen, there's a video of this incident, right? Link is in the description. TMZ got it. You could check it out in there. However, the police and the game are both being investigated by the other cops because they're trying to figure out, did the cop threaten to shoot the game with his service weapon? That would be his police-issued weapon. And also, did the game just motherfucking assault him? So they're seeing if any charges or whatever the case is going to be pressed. But as you could imagine, everybody else at the game, all the other teammates, people watching, everybody else said, listen, I ain't see shit. I ain't see shit. Only thing I heard was the cop telling the game he was going to get shot. Okay, so pretty much everyone's getting the game side, as you could imagine they would. Now, the person who runs the league, he also is getting the game side too. He's like, listen, I fuck with the game. He said, we're going to keep him out of team activities for the foreseeable future till this gets resolved. But we ain't going to ban his team. We ain't going to penalize his team. It is what it is. So, yeah, man, listen, I don't know how the game does it. I mean, one day he's on a family show. The next day he's escorting Khloe Kardashian around the club. I mean, the next day he's chasing down motherfucking 40 Glock on a goddamn hill trying to catch a fade for World Star. The next day he's punching out police officers. This is kind of wild. And unfortunately, I got to say, man, because I love, The Game is one of my favorite rappers. Always has been. Always. Always. However, I think he's getting a little bit too old for this type of fuckery. Okay? To be brawling, to be constantly in altercations, you get a little bit too old for that. My nigga, you're on a family show. Enjoy that life. Enjoy being a father. Stop. He's one of those guys that has a bad temper. And you could tell once his temper gets out, anything is liable to happen. Now, usually, those type of people that can't maintain a cooler head in these situations, their fate never really ends too well. It usually ends really badly. So you guys get in the comment box. I hope he stays safe. I told you he's one of my favorite rappers, but he's bipolar and he's a fucking gangbanger, right? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Akademiks. I'm out.